Hey guys, welcome to the Turbo V6 YouTube channel. My name's Brandon, and in this episode, we're going to be tearing into the Firebird project. Or wait, the FireTurd project. So if you saw my last episode, you saw that I ran an 1150 index down in Florida. That was really fun. I was excited to enter my first real race. My other races were really drag week, so drag and drive events, which I wasn't really ever going to be competitive in the truck's current form. But for Sick Week, it's going to be very similar to the 1150 index class. So I was happy to get some more practice into kind of dialing the truck in a little bit closer to, what I want to run, which is an 1150. I'll still probably do some more testing when I get back down to Florida. But now that we're back home and I have the Firebird in the garage, now that I have better lighting, we can do a quick walk around of the Firebird. If you didn't know, it is a 3.8 liter V6, so it's the 3800 Series 2 engine, which is, in my opinion, much more popular than the 4.3 liter V6 in my truck. There's a lot more aftermarket support for this, even though there's still not a ton. There is more parts available for this than there are for the 4.3. So you can see inside, pretty basic. It is pretty clean. I could use a quick detail on the interior, but it is a 4L60 automatic. So yeah, that's pretty much the base that I'm working with. I have a couple parts that I got in. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to opening those in this episode, but I'm hoping to be able to get the front end tore down. So that may give you some kind of idea of what's going to happen in the near future to the Firebird, but yeah. All of this stuff up front is going to get pulled off. So that's what we're going to start with. So we'll get you set up, get a time lapse going, and get to work. Alright, so we're making pretty good progress. The biggest issue I had so far was, there's so many bolts in those headlights. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but I got that inner fender out. I'm going to jump on that inner fender, and then hopefully I can get to all of the hidden bolts that are holding the bumper cover on. So, quick coffee break, and we'll get right back at it. Alright, well that wasn't too bad. Pop the bumper off. Learning about this car and how to take it apart. It's not too bad once you get an idea of how to do it. So yeah, we're gonna keep on going. I got a junk pile going back here. So none of that's staying on. So yeah, I'm trying maybe drain the radiator next and get the rest of this stuff off. Got a bunch of more stuff taken off. Coolant is draining. This is probably the most disgusting coolant I've ever seen in my life. Not sure exactly what it smells like. I'm assuming that the intake gaskets are bad because the 3800 is pretty much notorious for that. So I'm kind of assuming I'm gonna have to replace those, but I kind of planned on pulling the motor and transmission at some point anyway. So I think that'll be a maintenance item at some point. So now I'm just waiting for this thing to drain fully so I can take it out of here without making a huge mess. But yeah, we're getting pretty close. Once I get the radiator out, really I just need to kind of string some of the wiring out of the way. And man, this thing is dirty. Like, on the outside it looked pretty clean, but under the hood, man, this thing is disgusting. So at some point I'm gonna wind up cleaning the engine bay too. But yeah, so we're gonna keep going here and see how far we can get today. Alright, another in progress update. Got the power steering off, got all the accessories off that I really need to. I think the next big thing is to start clearing out this wiring. I'm eventually going to get rid of the ABS. I don't know if I'll want to do that right this second. Probably have to. I might just be able to push it out of the way for now. So I think that's getting pretty close. I need to basically get this wiring off of the front end. Oh, and I need to take the fenders off. So probably see me struggle with taking those off because I have no idea how they come off. Hopefully it's not too difficult. Yeah, looks like there's a bolt from in here. A couple bolts down on the bottom. And yeah, there's bolts that run along up here. And I think there's some sneaky one. There's a sneaky one hiding under this cowl, which I'll have to see how to take the cowl off. Looks like it's just some of these plastic, one of these plastic clips. And I'll be able to get that out of the way. Hopefully I don't have to take the hood off. I really just don't want it to take up space. That's the main reason why I haven't taken it off. It's because I don't want even more stuff cluttering the garage. So yeah, we'll see if we can get those fenders off and clean up some of this wiring.
gonna have to wait a couple days. I need a tool to remove the windshield wipers. I don't want to break anything, so I'll wait till that comes in. Also ordered a tool to remove these quick disconnect fuel lines. I don't have one. I thought I did, but it seems like I can't find it, so I'll be able to pull those wipers in a few days. And I'm probably just going to go ahead and order a line lock kit. I'm going to get rid of the ABS module, so I'll mount, the line lock, right to the shock tower, and that way I'll redo some of these lines, and then should be good to go. So I might tinker around a little bit more, but I think I'll probably stop here for now as far as videoing. I'm just going to maybe try and pull some more wiring, and we'll get back to it in maybe a couple days.